Hey, real quick, also, we're soft launching Chimp.store. We have some really cool original designs for clothes that don't scream YouTuber. I would really appreciate you checked it out, but we have some really cool things that my team really worked proud on, and I'm so proud of them. Please consider checking it out. Thank you, I love you. Okay, let's go on with the video. This disc cost me $2. For the whole thing. Full custom box art, inside pamphlet, disc art, a professional physical copy of a video game, $2. And I did that myself. Sony announced that in 2028, physical media is going away entirely, for PlayStation at least. And I'm assuming that for the rest of their businesses, you know, CDs and movies and Blu-rays and stuff, it would also go away. But I'm standing here showing you proof that it really doesn't have to. So Sony's official position is that physical media is expensive to maintain. And I kind of want to push back on that a bit, or a lot, actually. I made a professional physical copy of a video game this week with professionally made box art, inside pamphlet, box art, the actual box, $2. 2 giant schmeckles, brother. So what exactly is expensive? Well, not the disc. What's expensive is the specific infrastructure Sony built around it. The pressing plants, the global distribution networks, the retail partnerships, the supply chain. That system is genuinely costly to maintain. I get it. It's funny because, like, internally, the PS Classics program, you know, where they take the, you know, PS1 games, the PS2 games, put them on the PlayStation Store for the 4 and the 5, and they have, like, you know, trophy support and save states and all that stuff. That's not even done internally by Sony anymore. The emulators and all of that are contracted out by a third party. So if doing it in-house is too expensive, why not just contract out the disc printing and distribution stuff to another company? Well, because it's not the cost of the physical media that's bothering Sony. It's what it can do for them and take away from us. Right now, if you wanted to buy a PlayStation game on disc, you could get it from any retailer. Amazon, GameStop, a local game store, a secondhand shop, a pawn shop, literally anywhere. Sony doesn't control where your money goes. If GameStop has the game for $60 and Amazon has the game for $45, you go to Amazon. That's competition. That's how the market works. The moment Sony stops printing physical games, all of that is gone. There's one store, Sony's store. Sony decides what's available. Sony decides when something goes on sale and for how much it goes on sale and for how long it's on sale. There's no used market. There's no third-party competition. No retailers keeping prices competitive. Now compare that to PC. On PC right now, you have Steam, you have GOG, you have Epic Game Store, you got Green Man Gaming, you got Humble Bundle, you got itch.io, legitimate storefronts all competing for your wallet. And that competition is exactly why PC games go on sale more. If a game is $45 somewhere else, you might get a better deal. It could be $25 over there. You don't know. But we have that freedom of choice. It's for the consumer. And of all those options, I will typically steer people towards GOG first, because GOG is one of the major platforms where what you buy is truly yours. You buy a game, they give you the installer, there's no DRM, there's no please verify your license next time you boot up. What you own is genuinely yours. PlayStation going fully digital isn't just a format change. It's one gate closing, and once that gate closes, they're in control of what goes on the other side. So let's talk about what's already on our side of the gate. GOG sells games with no DRM. Now what that means is that whenever you buy a game, they give you the file, the installer, and the installer will work today. It'll work tomorrow. It'll work in 10 years. It's a file that you can put anywhere you want. You can put it on a flash drive. You can put it on a Dropbox or a cloud storage. You can put it anywhere you desire, like a disc, which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how easily accessible this is, especially for independent creators. I'm really hoping YouTube will show this video to the indie side of YouTube. And if you are an independent creator and you found this video helpful, please consider sharing it to your groups or anyone that you would find this helpful. I would really appreciate it. If you want to follow along, I'll have all the links in the description, and I'll have some templates that I use as well. They offer their own templates, the website I'm going to show you, so you could use theirs too, but anything that I use, I'll put down there. For this example, I will be showing you 2 types of media you can do this with. See, back in the day when PC games actually already came on physical media, these games were a lot bigger. DVD discs can only hold up to like 4 gigabytes or something like that, which is why almost all of them came on multiple discs. It was to help you install it locally. But not everyone wants to do that. So, Blu-ray discs are another alternative since they can hold a lot more data. What we're doing today works on both, so you're free to choose how you want to go about this. I thought it would be fun if I did this with a fan game, and if some of you have been following me for a while, you know that I speedrun the fan game Project 06, which is a fan remake of Sonic 06 in the Unity engine. If you're watching this and you haven't seen my run, please consider checking it out. I'll have one in the description where I played on the big stage. Thank you. Okay, bye. What I use is a website called Kunaki. Bless you. Kunaki is a disc manufacturing service. You upload your content, your box art, your cover art, literally everything, and they ship you a professionally printed disc with full art, spine, content, literally everything there that you would find here. Did I zoom in? What the? I'm new. So what is happening? Oh, you can use the crown. That's so sick. It's kind of buggy. I don't like it. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's really that easy. They have price guides for everything. This is how we did our original soundtrack for my speedrunning charity marathon, if you were actually there for that. We sold physical CDs and even vinyl records. I'm still to this day so proud of us for being able to do this. With everything fully customized, again, this cost me $2. Now, I assume whenever you buy in bulk, you get a discount. But still, for me to just have this, $2. That's it. Now, for this specific copy, I actually went through the effort of doing a custom installer like the old PC games did, where you pop the disc in, you click it, and then an installer would pop up and then automatically allocate all the files. I wanted that authentic feel, you know? Can you tell I like physical media? And I did that with a program called Inno Setup. That it was super cool. But I think I accidentally uploaded the wrong folder, because what ended up on the disc was the raw files of the game instead of the installer. So it actually plays off the disc, which is super cool that I can easily make a custom console with my PC games if I wanted to, which, I mean, I've been thinking about that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing a video about that. But it's a lot slower than, you know, my SSD, which this game wasn't made with running on a disc in mine at all, so it's not viable for speedrunning, but it's cool that I have it. I mean, all the files are there, so I can just copy them off the disc whenever I want, but I could also take this copy and give it to someone else and be like, hey, here you go, play this game, this is fun. Now, for the Blu-ray, I wanted to test a bigger game, so I downloaded my copy of BioShock 2 Remastered from GOG. I was having some issues with Kunaki's like Blu-ray page, and I just couldn't be bothered to figure it out. It was 100% a user error, but I just didn't have time to figure it out. So what I did is I ended up ordering a blank Blu-ray disc with the art on top, and then I burned the game myself from a Blu-ray reader. Now, how much did that cost me just for the disc? A whopping 75 cents. Less than $1 for me to just do it myself. Even if I had them do it, it is $2. That is crazy that we can just do this. But after all of that, seeing your physical copy of a game that you love, that you made yourself, is insanely satisfying. And if I want, I could just give it to a friend and say, hey man, this game's awesome, play it. Just borrow this game, pop it in your PC. That's awesome. It's such a great thing to have memories of. You know, a lot of us growing up as kids always let people borrow our games growing up all the time for the PS2 and the PS1 and all that stuff. And people still do it now, yeah, but they're trying to take that away from us. So let's take it back. Let's be able to give these memories to our kids, to someone else who never had these memories, you know, growing up. So I love that. It's so cute and charming. Sorry, I got off track. So after Sony announced the death of physical media, I'm here holding 2 professionally made copies of games that I own. The funny thing is that none of this is technically new, because GOG has been selling DRM-free games for years. Kunaki has been selling this disc publishing service for years. The technology and the opportunity have existed long before Sony made their announcement. Sony's problem has already been solved. We just needed a reason to talk about it. So, thank you, Sony. I look forward to playing my games my way from now on. Now, I want to stress one more time again that this isn't just a tool for preservation. This is a tool for creation. If you're an independent developer and you want to offer a physical copy of your game, you don't need a publisher. You don't need a partnership with Limited Run Games or I Am 8-Bit or anything like that. You do it yourself on your terms. It does suck that, it's only for PC, and it'd be cool to see a disc of your game for a major console, but since they're taking away discs for consoles anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. Hell, I mean, I'm sure you could do this for any CD and DVD-based console. A majority of the consoles would have to be modded, obviously, but the fact that a developer in the current age can make a game and have it professionally printed for like the PS2, the PS1, the Wii, or whatever is crazy. The thing is, people have been doing this for the Dreamcast for decades. So let's keep that train going. The same goes for independent filmmakers. You made a movie, so you can release it on physical media the way you want. You don't need a distribute. I'm gonna move on. Musicians, you want to make an album and then sell it on a physical media of your choice. Cassettes, CDs, vinyls, you can show up to all these underground concerts and display your music the way that you want. It's crazy because someone did something like this, not with the entire game, but something similar with like USB cartridges or something like that. It was a video from a long time ago, so if I can find it, I'll put it in the description below. Go check it out. It's really cool, and I would love to see anyone do any sort of different creative means of physical media. If someone can make like a cool custom cartridge that can put the whole game on there, that'd be sick. That'd be cool. Like your own little PC console. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Again, ideas in the comments, please. The point is that this pipeline, the one that used to require a major publisher behind you, is easily accessible to anyone with a computer and a few bucks. It's your game, and it's your way of distribution or preservation. At the end of the day, you own the finished product. From concept to physical print, everything on it is yours. Sony is closing one door, but this one's been open the whole time. Come on, let's go. Now, for those of you who haven't used GOG before, I'll put the links for everything, GOG, Kunaki, the templates, literally everything will be in the description below. There's a common misconception, I said it, that preserving this requires some sort of like technical know-how of how this thing works, but like if you can download a file, you can do this. It's super easy, I promise. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me, and please consider sharing this video with anyone you know who is in the same boat as me or is an independent developer who also wants to take charge of their own product and offer it to other people in a way that suits their vision. So if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, anything that you find interesting, please let me know in the comments so I can potentially make a video on it. If you want to connect with me directly or just see what I'm up to, follow me on Blue Sky or join the Discord server. And don't forget to check out Shimp.store for our soft launch. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So with all that said, I'll see you on the next video.